Good morning, students, and all my students in ETD2. I want to welcome you for our virtual online class for today and let you know that these classes are available to those who have paid 2,500 per month, and they will basically concentrate on revision. And despite the challenges that we are facing today concerning this disease, life must go on, learning must continue, and that's the reason why, as an institution, we have come up with this mode of learning in order to make sure that we are able to reach our students wherever they are. Today, in our principles of management, I want us to talk about corporate social responsibility. When you talk of corporate social responsibility, you're talking about a business model and a management approach where a business becomes socially accountable to its stakeholders and the public or the society. It means that the business, therefore, views itself as a corporate citizen, and therefore, if it's a corporate citizen, it has got certain rights and certain obligations. Therefore, if we look at the obligations of a business, we can say the business obligations are economic, they are social, they are environmental, and they are legal. If you remember in law, we had two persons, and that is natural persons who are human beings, and we have artificial persons which are body corporates. And therefore we can say in a country we have two types of citizens. We have human beings and we have business organizations, and therefore business organizations can be regarded as part of citizenry, and therefore the citizens of any country, both natural and artificial, have got rights and have got obligations. So CSR views a business as a citizen which has got obligations, and you have said these obligations are economic, they are social, and they are environmental. Therefore, if a business fulfills these obligations, that is the economic obligations, the social obligations, the environmental obligations, then we can say that that business is a socially responsible citizen and a socially responsible entity. When you talk about the economic obligations of a business, number one is to make profits for the shareholders and to pay dividends. The second economic obligation of a business, of course, is to offer fair prices to customers and also pay suppliers on time. So we can say those are the economic obligations of a business. One, to make profits for shareholders. Two, to offer fair prices to the customers and to pay suppliers on time. The social obligations of a business, one, is to take care of the society. Two, is to make sure that the negative social effects of the products of a business are actually reduced or addressed. For example, if you look at a company like EABL, when people drink, there are social effects of drinking, and therefore we can say that EABL should make sure that the drinking that goes on and the effects of drinking are addressed by the company. When we talk of environmental obligations of a business, we are talking about taking care of the environment. And in this line, we look at one, how does a business address its industrial waste? It must make sure that its industrial waste does not pollute the environment, and a business must make sure that it treats its industrial waste so that it is released into the environment when it is harmless. When it comes to exploitation of natural resources, a business must do it in a sustainable way. When it comes again to environmental obligations, a business must make sure that it obeys all the environmental requirements, and therefore we can say the social obligations of a business are threefold: economic, social, and environmental. Let's look at an example of a company that basically addresses CSR. Starbucks is a US company that deals with coffee shops. And just like in Kenya we have Java, in the United States we have Starbucks. What Starbucks has done is to make sure that it buys its coffee directly from farmers, and it improves or increases the income of workers, the income of its farmers. Like Starbucks is known to buy coffee from Ethiopia, and in addition to buying coffee from Ethiopia, it makes sure that the money paid for that coffee goes directly to the farmers. Starbucks has also been using green, environmental friendly materials when constructing its shops or coffee shops or buildings, and that way it's able to take care of the environment. It's been able to dedicate part of its profit for community service, and it has come up with a program of helping its suppliers and employees. In 2020, Starbucks' goal is to employ at least 10,000 refugees, reduce the impact of its cups. Remember, the cups are made up of plastic, and therefore the issue of recycling of its cups is a big issue, and even to engage its employees in environmental leadership. The question is, what are the benefits of corporate social responsibility? One of the benefits of corporate social responsibility is better brand recognition. When you become a socially responsible company, that creates a good reputation, and people are able to know about your brand as a business that is environmental friendly. Number two, corporate social responsibility improves the reputation of the brand. And a business that is socially responsible in a way makes sure that its name is known and it has got a good reputation among the customers, the suppliers, the employees, and the wider society. CSR number 3 increases sales and customer loyalty. And therefore, you can say CSR is a marketing tool and is a publicity tool. Number 4, CSR reduces operational costs. For example, you avoid legal costs when you obey environmental laws, when you respect workers' rights, when you respect consumer rights, you avoid certain legal costs. Number 5, CSR results in increased profits and better financial performance. If you're able to use CSR to market, gain more customers, it will increase your revenue and the bottom line of the company, which is profits. And the advantage of CSR on number 6 is it helps a company in attracting and retaining the best talent or the best employees. Employees want to work for a company where they feel that they are proud of their work, they are proud of the products that the company is producing, and they feel that their work has got meaning and a positive impact on the society. CSR also results in organizational growth and expansion. If you are able to increase your profits, then you can be able to open more branches, you can be able to expand operations because of the increased revenue. It also results in greater access to capital. Banks will want to deal with companies that are socially responsible, that operate within the precincts of the law, that respect workers and consumers and suppliers. These are sustainable businesses, these are profitable businesses, and these are businesses that will attract lending more easily. The other thing, of course, is positive media attraction and better publicity. Good corporate governance increases your publicity. It generates good news. It creates a positive vibe and talk within the community, and that improves reputation. The other thing, it reduces regulatory burden, reduces government interference, and even government scrutiny into the activities of the business, because once the government knows that you have obeyed the law, the government will not bother to constantly monitor that business because it knows it's a law-abiding citizen. Another advantage, of course, is identification of new business opportunities. For example, if you look at recycling, that can create new opportunities. Let's look at disadvantages of CSR. 1, it increases operating costs because the business incurs special costs as it tries to be socially, economically, and environmentally responsible. The other thing is that sometimes it tends to eat into the profits of shareholders and create additional burden, because some of the money that is used is basically goes towards meeting CSR costs. Another problem is that a business that is socially responsible might not be a competitive business. It might find itself being disadvantaged as far as competitive edge is concerned. And the problem with CSR is that it shifts the profit-making motive, a business from the profit-making motive. The primary role of a business is basically to make profits and not to serve others, but to serve primarily shareholders. So I want to call it a day today and wish you well. Thank you and keep safe.